Anyways, the next match is awesome. It's Jay Lethal versus John Moxley. And I was looking forward to this because of Lethal, but I actually ended up liking both of them here. There's at the beginning, Lethal tries to shake hands and Moxley just slaps it away. Starts off in Mox's favor. They trade heavy forearms, which is like, the big wrestling thing, of course. They trade heavy forearms, but Mox is still on top. Eventually, Lethal pushes Mox off the turnbuckle when he's on the top, and things pretty much change from there. Uh, dude, Mox's forearms and clotheslines are fucking lethal. No pun intended. But
Yeah.
holy shit, dude.
That first
Mox
one he
puts
hit Jay
Lethal,
Lethal with, it just like he would flip it. I mean,
just
obviously he
flipped
got
him.
help and from it, obviously, but
But
man,
dude,
it looks so
you heard
brutal.
it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, as JR pointed out, that's what flesh on flesh sounds like. And anyways, Mox puts Lethal in a rear naked choke, falls back, but Lethal rolls through and basically pins him. So he like rolls back with him whenever they fall back, and he kind of pins Mox's shoulders down. Awesome near fall. I actually thought he was going to win that one.
Yeah.
And then the second near fall after Lethal drops the elbow on Mox was fucking awesome. Like they just got really good near falls at the end, which is really, really great, especially for a match that wasn't that long. But ultimately, Mox, drops Lethal with the paradigm shift, gets the win. Mox was selling his knee so well. I was wondering if he actually got hurt, and I
And
don't think he did.
he
But
did.
fuck, he was. He
He is
did.
hurt. He is hurt. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He is currently hurt.
Yeah, that sucks because I was about to say that's the best selling I've ever seen him
Yeah,
do.
it wasn't. But yeah,
Because I
that
was like,
but
I was just gonna say I was buying it, and then I was gonna say a lot of knee injuries this weekend, but we'll get there.
yeah, it was a good match though overall. And I think last week I said that Jay Lethal was low affect, and I still think he is. However, after the match, a little bit of storytelling from him at the end there. He's clearly distraught. He's clearly not sure. Like I think even Mal's like, "What am I doing wrong?" or something like that.
Yeah,
And it just really like it was like maybe 10 seconds of him like when he was walking off, but really great, after the match kind of storytelling, character development type deal, which I
yeah,
appreciated. I appreciated them or him anyway taking that
yeah.
opportunity to show
This
they
is what I
still
love
torn.
about. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, and this gets played into on the ROH pay per view, which I'll get to. But
Oh, really?
yeah, what I love about Lethal in this situation. AEW does this with a lot of people. Is they'll perpetuate these stories and they'll just be these things they're not focusing on, but they'll constantly be feeding the monster, right?
Yeah.
So that whenever it finally comes up as the storyline they're pushing, you have all of this fucking history. And in many cases, you didn't even know because they weren't putting a big focus on it. You didn't even know it was that big a history. Of course, Hangman Adam Page's story being the biggest of them all, probably when he finally gets that title shot and you're like, oh, fuck, he's been trying to get this for like 3 years, or you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah.
mean? So, uh, yeah, dude, Lethal. I'm fucking like in now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
that
last week we were talking about that weird promo,
yeah,
but now
just
it's like, fuck, I'm in.
after that match and like that little again 10-15 seconds at the end there as they're walking off, I'm like, all right, now I see this is going somewhere, not just weird one-off promos.
Absolutely.